50% of video is audio, so it's clear that having good audio is essential to creating a great video. But the reality is a lot of the content that we shoot nowadays is either run and gun or remote, which can lend itself to a host of different audio issues. What if you're not able to get your mic close to your subject? What if your subject doesn't have a good mic at all to begin with? What if there's background noise just ruining your audio? Hey, I'm Nathaniel, and today I'm going to be looking at a few different AI tools which can be used to either enhance or create audio for your videos. So the first tool I want to talk about is Adobe Podcast. Now, if you're at all involved in multimedia production or anything like that, I'm sure you've heard of Adobe Podcast. It made a lot of waves when Adobe announced it. And I tested it a few months ago, and I'll be honest, I was not a believer. If you don't know what Adobe Podcast is, it's essentially a vocal enhancer. You throw in your audio clip into their beta AI audio generated wizardry, and it will, in theory, enhance your voice, make it sound like you're recording in a podcast studio, whether or not you were recording on a city sidewalk or somewhere completely unrelated where you didn't have good control over your audio. Now Adobe is taking the next step. They're launching an entire suite based on Adobe Podcast. Vocal enhancer is just going to be one small part of the new Adobe Audio Suite. Now, I'm using a $600 microphone right now, but I'm gonna test it out on this clip right now, and you can see what my voice sounds like. This is running through the Adobe Audio Enhancer. I'm interested to see how it's gonna do because this is already almost a podcast-like situation. This is a mic that could be used for podcasting. So I'm interested to see how it's going to do with my voice. The real gem of a use case within the vocal enhancer in the Adobe Podcast suite is to use it on remotely recorded clips. If somebody's talking into a headset or a microphone that isn't the best, or maybe talking to a webcam, we've seen really strong results coming from that. It does actually do a great job, and the AI technology allows you to sound as if you're recording with a much more expensive microphone than you were. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the results still are varying. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it doesn't work so well. Another downside is there's absolutely no fine tuning at all at this point. It's literally just drag and drop. You can't change any settings. It's completely up to the whim of the AI algorithm. The key here, again, is to use remotely recorded audio. That's where I find Adobe Podcast shines the brightest. But the big, less talked about, more mature, older brother of Adobe Podcast vocal enhancer is Dolby IO's vocal enhancer. If you know even a single iota about audio, you'll know that Dolby is an industry leader in the space. I was more than excited when they released their audio AI enhancer to try it out on some of my clips, see how it does. In my opinion, at this point, I would take it pretty much any day over Adobe Podcast. You can make changes to your audio, which is super cool. It's not crazy changes, but you can actually set presets. You can say, hey, I'm recording this video for an interview. I'm recording this video and I want to remove the background noise. I want to enhance my audio. At the moment, it's free. It's considered part of their demo program, so you can just use it as much as you want within their upload limits. But the biggest thing here is I'm sure it'll become like everything else in the Dolby suite, in which it is going to become a pay-per-use system, if I had to guess. I'm going to apply it to my voice right now. And now I'm talking with the Dolby.io vocal enhancer, and it sounds great. It sounds buttery smooth. The other thing that's great about Dolby.io is it's just fantastic for removing background noise. Silky smooth. Love it. Thank you, Dolby. But I hear what you're saying, Nathaniel. What are we going to do if our subject just does not have a good mic, or their setup in their room just allows for a lot of background noise or echo or something like that? I have the solution for you. You got to check out Crisp.ai. It's a live, real-time vocal enhancer that will remove background noises from any calls or recordings that you're doing. The biggest downside of Crisp is that it doesn't yet work with some of the leading players in the remote video recording space, stuff like Riverside, StreamYard. So yeah, this is going to be particularly useful if you're stuck recording on something like Zoom or Google Meet or something like that, because it will provide an extra layer of security for yourself, knowing that it's going to be filtering out the background noises in advance for you, so you don't have to worry about that as much. The last tool I want to give a shout out to is 11 Labs. If you don't know yet, 11 Labs is an industry-leading vocal recreation software. You can create your own AI voiceover from scratch, which sounds incredibly realistic, not robotic at all, very, very smooth, velvety. There's a lot of stuff you can do to adjust the tone of the voice, the cadence, and everything, which is so, so cool. And hey, it works great with vocal recreation too. You can even have your favorite CMO say awesome stuff about you.
Hey folks, Daryl Prale here. I just wanted to say how amazing Nathaniel Harper is. I mean, he deserves a raise, doesn't he?
So yes, definitely check out 11 Labs. I can see this being valuable if you are a small team, you can't afford a voiceover artist, or you have to create a lot of voiceovers in a short amount of time. 11 Labs is the way to go. Super affordable, really remarkably affordable for how great a tool it is and how powerful it is. Definitely one of my favorite AI tools. So there you have it. There are my top AI tools for enhancing the audio in your video. Yeah, there's a ton of vocal recreation out there, but I feel like AI audio, it's just not a super crowded space at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for maybe a new tool to come in and just blow everyone away with how well it can enhance your audio, remove your background noise, and you're good to go. So let me know down in the comments what AI tools you are using for audio. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. Stick around. We got lots of industry experts coming to you all the time, talking about AI, talking about GTM, talking about social media management, talking about agencies. Check it out. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching.